Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 197 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, or part 10 of the Blood and Wine DLC. Last time we started off by completing the contract Big Game Hunter, where we helped a lord take some pictures of some of the wildlife in the nearby areas so that he could show them to his ailing daughter and also to sell them off as paintings as well, which we managed to take one of them and brought it back to the manor. Played a couple of games of Gwent, and we also picked up A Knight's Tale, which had us investigating an old fable about a woman who had basically turned into a tree, waiting on a cliffside for her love, and it all involved a witch and everything like that. We managed to finally give her peace as well. So we're starting off today in the Grand Place, I believe is where we are, yeah, in Beauclair. And we actually want to head down here. We're going to pick up one more side quest before we head back into the main story. So I think it may be this gentleman down here. Let's speak to him.
Snow White!
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair! The scar! The frown! It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
Oh, bless.
Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size, with the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Okay.
Don't see why not.
Why not?
Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
You.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Okay, well then, let's do that. A portrait of the Witcher as an old man. Alright, let's go to the western gate. So yeah, this is going to be the last little side quest we do until later on, before we pick back up with the main story. We've done pretty well in terms of side quests. A lot of them, of the ones that we have left, are all sort of linked ones. Like, we still have like a fair amount. We're going to be able to keep it balanced between main story and other stuff, but we're not doing too shabby. Even though we're still on the in the certain quest, in the side quests, we've done a lot of the later ones, like the wine wars that made up a lot of quests. But yeah, we're not doing too shabby. I don't know why I'm running. I could have easily just called. Could I call Roach? Yes, I can. Okay, Roach, why are you up there? Come on, you're playing it. Yeah. Oh, come on, please don't be like this. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, you're going to do this the entire way over, I should have just run. Even then, you're still not going very quickly. Alright, you know what? Sod this. God damn it. Probably is actually quicker to run. Oh, we could have actually fast travelled. Whatever. Alright, hello.
I'm here.
Let us go! We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture. Just glorious.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had best ride there. We'll arrive faster and less fatigued.
Okay, well, I don't know. Depends if we're going at a trot or not.
Turtle dove o'er the heath hangs in the ducal palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed. Maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said, and fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters, and poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes, Pierre-Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief.
And a cat, apparently. Oh man. We're here?
We'll continue on foot.
Okay, dude. Wait, isn't this... You've been here before. Oh, hi guys.
Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby? Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us. My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
Wouldn't happen to have another set with you? And, nothing you could use instead?
My word. Would you really have me scrawl with charcoal like an animal?
Alright, touchy.
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered and organized.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine. I'll take a look around.
Alright.
I think it is life that imitates art. And not vice versa.
Okay, we've got something here.
Paint. Reeks to high heavens of turpentine.
Oh yes, that nose. He actually had a mage in after he saw that the Reb Courage play.
So there's
Now
paint.
courting
Oh,
his
there's something else.
cousin.
Footprints. Smudged.
Okay, we're going down this way now, are we? Garrett, can we examine, please?
Got paint drops here, too.
Okay. Who's got the goddamn paint?
Footprints. Smudged.
Right.
Footprints. Clear, but curiously small.
This is going to be interesting.
Another stain. Could very well be a lead. Knackers? Look like they made off with the paint. Question is, why?
Could be something that's in the paints.
Show me what you got.
Hey. Well done. Right.
Empty container. Painter can't use this. Paints. Don't look ruined. Painter should still be able to use them.
Okay. Let's hit these back up the hill then, shall we? We'll just run around up it. I've barely been there before. I don't recognise it. I was like, I saw the two cave entrances. I was like, it's not the place we were in last episode, was it? It doesn't look like it.
Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot.
Oh god, you're not going to make me go all the way here, there, everywhere. Like, but this spot's just like a slightly bit better. And it's all the way on the other side of the county.
We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tales.
No. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest. A jesting witcher.
Problem. What we get for hanging around a dandelion so often. You pick up a sense of humour. I don't know, I feel like watching a painting of Geralt all drugged up and lying down. I think that would be quite funny. I think that would get you a few sales.
Slower. This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. Breathtaking. The perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
I mean, that is a pretty good view, I'm not going to lie.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
Horseback, heroic, climbing. Heroic.
Maybe I could just stand, sword in hand.
Ah, splendid! A heroic pose, of course! The bold warrior, his sword held aloft, ready to run at the... well, that willow over there. I will paint in a griffin later. Shall I begin? Or would you prefer to adopt another pose?
No. We'll stick with this.
Go ahead.
Now, be so kind as to adopt that look you gave me when I first asked you to work with me. That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes,
Charming.
excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint me in later.
Gods! A griffin!
It's behind you. I thought we were going to say, yeah, I know. You're going to paint it in later.
Dearest mummy! Yeah!
Oh dear. Okay, let's try and calm him. Hey. Well, that's not very nice. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh my word. This Griffin packs a bloody punch. Right, it's time to stop now, alright? It's not really doing much. What? Didn't even touch me! What the hell? I dodged him! Son of a bitch. Alright. Nasty sod. Alright, tough little Griffin that way.
Is it safe?
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a Griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square. Oof, monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's add it. Carcass can serve as your prop.
Splendid! Interesting color palette. And the textures and the proportions. It will do. Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is, well, too far cut and chopped. Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. Ah, I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
Okay, that's that. Done for the time being. We just have to... Yeah, okay. We know what this looks like. Just to go back and catch the painting. So I will see you when we get it. Alright, here we go.
And our knights, what are they? Chopped liver?
Let's go get ourselves a painting. Oh, step aside, people. Step aside. Oh, wow.
Greetings.
Impressive.
There you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
Go on, we'll take it.
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento. Though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
Okay. Like he gave me 300 for doing the job and then charged me 1,000 for the actual painting itself. Like, Jesus.
Chopped liver?
Alright, well, that's that done at least. We'll get a couple more games of Gwent done. We've still got a fair few amounts of people in Beauclair to play. So I think we'll do that. Can actually get to the bugger. That'd be nice. There's a door here that I'm not seeing. No. Okay, I have to go around, I suspect.
Have you seen these prices? The Geralt of Rivia. 3 cheers for the tour.
Okay. Where are we? Hello. Oh. Oh, you're an armor. Okay. Hi.
You need new breeches? Gauntlets, perhaps? What say you, fair knight?
What have you got there?
Okay, let's just see. Nothing particular of interest.
Need something crafted. You willing? Up for a round of Gwent?
Okay. Spooky. Northern Realms versus Northern Realms. Alright, well we don't need multiples of those, do we? So let's switch them all off for the time being. Okay. Has he already given up? Yeah. Fair enough. Sure, we'll do that. Should bring in our reinforcements. Right, go on, Scotch me. Oh, no, no. Okay, that's even more insulting. How dare you, sir? There are any other effects? Okay. Well done you. You've just undone your own effect. Sure, dude. You just made things a lot easier for me. I don't think you're winning this, mate. Son of a bitch. Might as well just pass. There's not really much else I can do now. And a clear weather. Well, it doesn't matter. We've won anyway. Get the weather twice for me. It's lovely. Thank you.
The best armor around.
Can be. Alright.
Is what I forged.
So long.
Okay, so we've got 9 more cars to collect. Right, let's just have a look around. It's just a tool bench. Why not? It's a little nosy. Don't mind me. I'm not going to rage or anything. We've not actually got anything of interest anyway. Okay. Well, that's the armor I dealt with. Let's see. Who's our next target?
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Looks like a blacksmith.
Whoa!
The Duchess herself.
Just a general merchant.
Welcome, please peruse. The best diverse wares in Toussaint at the best prices.
I've already been here.
Show me what you got back there.
Oh yeah, he does the paintings. I'll actually buy these. Obviously, I know we're not going to have enough room for all of them in the manor. But in a covo bianco, I mean, but I can put some up then.
Instead of chatting, why not a quick game of Gwent?
Shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Okay. Pretty happy with that actually. Go keep hold. So let's get a Thaler up there. You stole my Thaler from me, you son of a gun. Okay. So I'll take the win. And I get another one. Let's do that for me as well. No? Okay. Alright, well you stick to that front row if you want, mate. You go right on and do that. I'll stick to my back. See where this is going. He thinks he's so smart, doesn't he? He thinks he's so smart. There you go. You can have two for Thaler. Two for Thaler. Shall we crush his dreams now? Oh, that's a bad do. That's a bad do indeed. Okay, just took the one off. Thank God for that. Did I do that? He's raging. Is that you, son of a bitch? Okay, cool. That is that done and done. Clan Demon Pirate. Okay, cool. Sweet as. Right, we are done with our two Gwent games for today. Let's pick up again with the main story. So we're going to find the Bootblack. Appeared in the vision. So he knows Dettlaff, so it seems. Knew him when he met the Count. So see if we can get any more information from that. But yeah, anywho. So yeah, I don't believe this quest is too long, so there's a chance that we may also... Oh, we got Haggarty, nice. We may be doing another main quest straight after it. So I want it to be significant. And also I think we're not even halfway through the main quest yet, so I'd rather be more up to speed with where we are with our side quests.
Would you squeeze my cluster?
I'm good, lady, thank you.
Put you little fart!
Whatever is the problem, kind sirs?
But we found him.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pipes, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory.
Cheeky kid.
Conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Get rid of you, bitch.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Vagrant, teach you to help soft doors and cheeks.
Tingaling, tingaling, mangaling.
Easy enough. Bloody peasants have killed a griffin today.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Leaving.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business.
There we go. That'll do. Cheers, fellas. Oh, let's go back to gameplay then.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So
Fair enough.
what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Alright, why not?
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What?
You
Gotta
little...
be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Alright, we'll see.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
We'll give you 400.
It's not quite... I don't know...
You little... Alright, 45.
See? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No? But you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh,
Hey.
you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Oh, that was nice. Okay, let's go.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach.
The Duchess.
That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Pretty much. It works, it works. Yeah, you give the information we required.
Red door. One that Bootblack mentioned.
Alright. What do you mean I can't save the game right now? Thank you. Just realised I've not made one since the start of the episode, so probably should. This is an ominous sign, if anything.
Won't budge.
But the crows all work for Regis.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Oh, that's just cheating.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
I love Regis. What a guy. I considered it, but I thought it'd be incredibly dull. Oh god, this is creepy. Oh, I hate this sort of stuff. No way in hell would you see me in there. Not on your Nelly.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Like a little hideout or something? Or maybe it leads to the dungeons. The sewers of Beauclair, and that's how he moves in and out. Okay. Level up, nice. Eviction notice. Come on. Get rid of the notification, I don't care. And still, here we go, keep going. Eviction notice. Due to the non-payment of rent from the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the administrative court of Beauclair ordered the tenant Ulrich de Samp to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court. Bailiff Victor Lemaire. Okay. Can't remember. Was that one of the victims, maybe? Okay. Regis, you could not be more in the way. Regis! Get out of the bloody way.
This is no time for idle chatter.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Okay, left to the shopkeeper. Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long time I've been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mommy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will earn some, and once he nearly hit me. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I wonder that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it. It'll be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I am little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination, but so what? I would love it very much. Isa. Oh, can we find Isa and give her a toy? Well, we should. Okay, so I take it the same interaction about going neglected. This just applies to all the toys. Okay. Not there's anything else really then.
So this is his nest. Need to look around. Attic, let's go.
Okay.
Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Oh,
You must
okay.
complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Blimey.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed, Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him the time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find out.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Okay, that has opened up a lot of interesting points there. Because I was wondering why he killed Count Delacroix. Because he seemed to really get on with him. And he even apologised. And I thought it was because when he got enraged at the market with when the kid was doing the shoes, like it activated something within him, and it's like an urge that will not go away until he's had blood. And what my initial thoughts of that was that he could not control it anymore, and he only had a moment to apologise to him before he killed him. And that was why that was. But it seems that he was probably one of the targets, and he just had to kill him for the sake of saving his beloved, really. So it's interesting.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Oh, pay closer attention if the bloody thing wasn't there. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm bad with faces. Especially fictional ones, and especially ones technically of someone I've not met. Okay, let us naming the beast targets. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Look, slips of paper, name on each.
Ah, got given to him
Peyrin, Count de la
in the flashback.
Victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
So who's the last target? Is it there?
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems DETTLAFF'S being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain DETTLAFF'S innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. DETTLAFF'S being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on DETTLAFF.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about DETTLAFF? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. DETTLAFF and I both.
Okay. Oh, we finished the quest. Nice. Alright, let me just double check, because I don't think we've... Oh, everything's gone. Never mind.
Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression I do not enjoy your company. The truth is quite the opposite, in fact. However...
Yeah, I know. DETTLAFF'S not likely to show up as long as I'm here. But 5 minutes won't hurt, will it?
I suppose not. I was wrong to press you to go. You wish to ask something?
Been meaning to ask you. How'd you and DETTLAFF meet?
A somewhat uncomfortable subject.
I'm all ears and I got time.
As you well know, during my teething years I had a spell during which I abused blood. Among vampiric youth I was, all false modesty aside, rather popular. I ran with the plasma crowd. I made a great many acquaintances, one of whom was DETTLAFF. But our paths soon diverged. You see, our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers. Blood-guzzling contests, that sort of thing. Let's turn into bats and terrify the ladies. DETTLAFF thought it all foolish. He was right, of course. Though I only came to understand this later.
Sorry, just can't imagine you as a young vampire rabble-rouser, renegade, punk.
You know of our exceedingly long lifespans. They allow us plenty of time to change. I, for one, thank the gods for that.
Oh, I want to see young Regis. That'd be a good series.
Just wondering, what if DETTLAFF doesn't show?
He'll show.
Tell me, how's this work? When I need a short answer, concise, quick, you're likely to give me a scholarly lecture. But when I could use some details, elaboration, All I get is a few grunts. What's that about?
Allow me to explain. When speaking of facts, tangible matters, I do indeed strive to express myself precisely and at length. However, when our discussions center on affairs of the intuition or things vampiric, my utterances are indeed towards the taciturn. For even the longest discourse would not allow me to explain to my interlocutor any issue of this purview satisfactorily.
Okay.
Therefore, I repeat.
Can I get a dictionary?
Show. Sooner or later.
I do love him. He's just...
Take care, Regis.
I don't know if you noticed. With me, if you're a regular on my channel, I just have a thing of games that are predominantly like set with like different nationalities. Just having the one Brit though, even if like they're a very sort of upper class Brit kind of thing. I mean, saying that, like they all, quite a lot of the people here do have sort of very broad English accents and not ones that you often hear in video games. Like I've heard a few northern accents, I've heard a few saying Welsh kind of thing. So it's not uncommon in this game, but I just love like just a proper aristocratic Brit, I think. You know, I think my main other example I can think of is Haytham in Assassin's Creed 3. I love him to bits just because he's just such such a character. Okay, I know we only have about 10-15 minutes left. We'll just see how far we can get with this Wine is Sacred. I imagine it's probably just going to be like a long-ass meeting with the Duchess. And then that's probably about the extent of what we're going to be able to do. But it's something at least. And then we'll continue working on it next time. But you know, we have got a main quest done with, which is nice. They've usually taken us a few episodes to get through one quest. Hello, Your Highness.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Hop, hop. Get on with it.
In Tucson,
Interesting.
wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269.
I don't know if people do that. I don't know if that's real or if it's taking the piss a bit, but...
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint-Réal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
Once we
It pleases
agree.
me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something.
See.
But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, Not your grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Alright, interesting. So it seems to have swayed her a little bit at least to maybe having a second thought about whether Dettlaff is to be held responsible for what has been happening, but we have to find out who this blackmailer is. But I love that, like, my dad is a whiskey enjoyer, and he can have that thing and they're like, I can taste this, and I can this is the barrel and the edge. And I'm like, just tastes like burning, like the rest of whiskey. So I don't get it, but people genuinely do. But I feel like the guy just having a sniff of it, being able to tell exactly what barrel it is, I think I'm maybe taking the piss a bit.
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Okay, why are we so far behind? I can't... I think we'll just wait till we get to whatever location we're in, and then we'll end the episode. There's no point ending in a midway through a ride to Castel Ravello. I don't imagine we'll be too far away. See, I don't know if the conversation has ended or it's just we've gone too far.
Have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beast! Begone!
Oh dear.
What now? Help! Save us!
Bad kitty.
Back, you beast! Begone!
Hey.
Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Fortunately,
Thank you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Hooray! Lovely. Right. Look, come on.
Giddy up.
Let's catch up with Anna.
This vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive.
Well, definitely isn't far now. We got there before you finished your sentence.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer you.
Want to talk about
friends in high places.
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it.
Oh, she mad.
Case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me,
She ain't messing.
where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
It's like, what the hell is going on? Okay, right, we need to leave it there. So let's have a look through our glossary. So not picked anything up there. We've picked up a Bootblack. There we go. Okay, so we can actually read the letters that we picked up from the last quest. Suspicious letter. Dettlaff Evander Eriton. You don't know us, but we know you better than you think. We know your past, your origins, your secrets. We know that you're a vampire, and we know about your weakness for a woman named Renwed. We have news for you. Renwed is alive and well. At the moment, how long this lasts is entirely up to you. Renwed has everything she needs, even Kaveri pears, for which, as you know, she has a particular liking. All this, however, may change soon. If you do not meet our demands, Renwed may soon be missing not only pears, but bread and water also. We will lock her away in a rat-infested dungeon and start to torture her. First we will pull out her fingernails, then we will break her bones, and finally we'll strip her skin off piece by piece. You, however, can save her. All you have to do is go to Beauclair and kill 5 people in a specific way. 5 unimportant souls for the woman you love. You will shortly receive a letter with the first name and instructions. You have 3 days to perform the killing. If you do not succeed, instead of the next letter, you will receive a finger of your beloved. Don't try to look for us, you won't find us, your friends. That's his name, the beast target. Sheep 1. Count Crispy called himself a knight, but spat in the face of chivalry. That's why he should not die with a sword in his hand, but atone for his dishonour on the 10 pillory. He was a rogue, and he should die a rogue's death. She 2. You did well with Count Crispy. He got what he deserved. Now it's time for Ramon Dulac. That idiot thought he was smarter than a new penny, always issuing his judgments which broke people's futures and necks. He was a fool and should die like a fool, alone, with no weapon in a dark alley with a broken neck. Okay, Ramon Dulac. Was that the guy who... Did he own the toy shop? I'm not sure. G3. Count Delacroix committed the basest of acts out of his love for money. He tore to shreds the heart of those who trusted him. That is why you will cut him to pieces and attach the coin pledge accompanying this letter to his body. And G4. Your penultimate victim is Milton de Perron. He who should have shown valour in the defence of the innocent turned out to be the greatest coward of the Beauclair knighthood. That is why he must die like a coward. You will kill him during the tournament. When the hare hunt commences in the ducal gardens, Milton will be the hare. He will escape like a coward, then you will hunt him down and kill him, just like the hunter kills a coward. Blimey. Alright, in terms of the world map, we've not actually visited anywhere new, although we're in the Castel Ravello vineyard, although we've been here, haven't we? This is where we picked up the quest for A Knight's Tale, so we were here last time, weren't we? But we did pick up the Harbour Gate, I think, and that may have been it. Or we might have picked up somewhere else, I can't quite remember. Yeah. We've only really been down this part, haven't we? Quests. We are making our way through Wine is Sacred. We've and that's a little bit further through the Never Fear Skelligers here. And we've completed, so our first one should be pretty high up. Portrait of the Witcher as an old man. And then right at the bottom, where children toil, toys waste away. Character, we did pick up another level. So again, let's just throw it in somewhere, I think. Don't really need anything in particular. I don't think we're going to be allowed to meditate, so we'll just leave it as it is. And we'll save the game there. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end it for today. So, we have completed, obviously, 2 quests, including main story quest. We learned a little bit more about Dettlaff and why he's doing what he is doing. So that's really interesting. That's sort of taken away some of the blame from him. And obviously, we need to find who's kidnapped Renwed. He said that he looked like someone familiar, and I'm not sure. I'm thinking there's a possibility he looks slightly like the Duchess, I think. When I was sort of like paying attention, I was trying to see if I could recognise the face and the features. Maybe it's that. I mean, I feel like she's the only really significant female character that we've seen, other than what's her name, the one who was cursed that we helped. She was part of her sort of close, like, associates, I suppose. Because the rest, like, they're all related to side quests, so Geralt may not know them unless it's affected by the side quests. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll find out, hopefully, what's going on next time once we finish up this quest. Before I put them, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons, my £3 patrons in the description down below, and on screen secret to my £1 patron. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you should go Patreon, you can follow the link in the description down below. You don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.